I'm not gonna ever masturbate until I'm with Danica in real life. If that's how a married couple does. If that's how a married couple may do things or not. If she says it's okay. But I'm not gonna do any of that at all.
I am so mad and upset at myself for we were gonna go bowling.
No bowling, so don't judge. Oh, autism.
Maybe it's gonna lightning. Yo, yo, yo. Hi. Praise Jesus. It's a thunderstorm. Listen to it on the roof. You want to hear a scary... Well, I don't want to talk about the scary story. Let's look at the... Hi. It's a thunderstorm outside. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Don't go out there when there's a bunch of lightning. Don't go out there when there's a bunch of lightning. Hi. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Hey. Hi. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Hi. Hi, No Bowling Zone. Check out videos on No Bowling Zone's channel. He's from England. Are you in the country? You're not in the countryside, are you? Are you in the countryside in England? Are you in the countryside in England? I was thinking about maybe one day getting a house in the countryside. Side in Ireland and or maybe England. Oh, you live near London. I've thought about going to London. I like England. I'm Irish. My DNA may go back to England further back than Ireland, but really I'm Irish and Italian. I'm Irish and Italian. Are you from America? You have an American sounding accent, or is that how English people sound a little bit? They kind of sound American sometimes. Are you from America? No Bowling Zone guy? No. I've only been to like places in America and Hawaii. I've been to Hawaii twice, and I've been to these border towns in Mexico, like tourist towns. I've been to Mexico 3 times. I don't think I've been to Canada, but I may have at Niagara Falls. I don't think I've been to Canada. I've been in America. America, fuck yeah! Freedom is the only way. And was in Mexico 3 times. One time my sister Krista drove there randomly. We were supposed to go to a concert. Instead, she just drove down there from Los Angeles when she was visiting me in Los Angeles. And I think I went for a location scout. Oh crap. That was a really big thunder and lightning. Where are you from? You're from England? Why does it sound like you have an American accent? Is that how some people in England talk these days? Like, because they have like American like TV or something? He sounds like he's from America, but he lives in England. Unless he put on an accent in his videos. He put on an American accent as a joke. Oh, you sound like you're from England?
You sound like you're from London.
I was gonna do huge workouts, but I gotta look for a tripod again. Here's one. I had to keep my house in showing condition for a year, and I had to keep my bed made every day, and everything had to look presentable to me, and I had to show it to real estate agents, and they looked at the house for a year, and I had to leave my house and drive around places. It was not easy, and have my house looking really good so I could walk around in socks in the house. And when I first got the house, it was in awful condition, but it was a beautiful, really good. It was a really special place that was good. It's a thing. It's not like human souls. So it's the earth. But I liked it, this house, but I liked it a little too much, and I wouldn't leave. I wonder what else the bowling zone said. Hi. Hi. Oh, you have an English sounding voice. You just put on that fake that funny accent, that not fake one, but a funny one as a joke, like I do accents. I'm probably gonna try to lift weights or something, because if I'm not getting enough views, I must have to have like a ripped body. And I wasn't allowed to say ripped because I had these older people in my life. I'm not angry at them. I'm angry because I had to itch my butt right then and it felt awkward. God made it that way for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really know why. So I've had to like emotionally, I've had to believe in them to be healthier and stronger and look younger and stuff like that. When I was younger, I thought, oh, they're old. And I didn't want to be that way. I didn't want to be old looking or something like that. And I didn't get it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to look like that. And then when I got in my 40s or late 30s or something, or 40s, I realized they can look cool too. And they can look young, and it doesn't matter how old you are, you can still be cool and good and stuff. When I was younger, I thought like, oh, I'm young, and they look old or something. But then they started acting like cooler than I was. I didn't understand the whole time. It's this kind of different way of looking at it. Like they, So when I was younger, I used to put all my heart into like posing and trying to look really good. Because before that, I thought I had all these things wrong. I thought I didn't look good. I thought everyone else looked okay besides me. And then God let me work really hard at like posing and trying to look really good with like the way my nose looked right in the light, and I tried to look really cool there, something like that, or like anything on my face I got to where I was really good at. And I put my heart into it, and it was wrong. So I had to just live for God, and I had to live for God. I had to live for God and Jesus. And so now I leave that with God. And I kind of work hard at my health, but not like, I don't do it too selfish. If it feels wrong to keep doing something for myself, I'm like, no, I have to stop or something. So, and this is how I look. I still think I guess I look okay sometimes. I guess I look really good. I don't know. I don't know. So I still look about the same. Maybe I was like, maybe it wasn't doing anything to like think of my face looking really good with all my heart. Maybe it didn't really do much of anything, and it was in my thoughts, or I don't know. I don't really know. I think it's wrong to put your heart into the wrong things, but sometimes God may want you to put your heart into the way you look and feel better if you had to suffer before, like feeling like, oh, you didn't look good enough or something. So it's better to believe in God and Jesus with all you have before it's too late. Live for God and Jesus. I could get struck down by lightning, and maybe I'd make it to heaven and wouldn't be one of the ones who got struck down by lightning by God and died and went to hell. Only God knows that. God can do anything. So he can make something that's like a wrong thing that people think is wrong or bad, that's not in the Bible. It doesn't say it's wrong in the Bible. Well, God doesn't say it's wrong in the Bible, and it could be good. Only God knows. Yeah, I see Al sometimes. Have you watched his? You didn't put him in the video. You didn't want to put him on your channel. It's okay. He's okay. He's okay. I might try to work out more. It feels too selfish, but I like Al Bob to be downstairs, but I think I'm supposed to work out. I think I'm supposed to work out, so I'm gonna work out. I don't really want to work out. I like to get kettlebells, something new and different, but I miss the kids. It's too selfish doing this, but it's not. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Alexa, play music by John Birmingham. Oh, he's gonna play his music again in the same place he filmed 100 videos of talking like Dave Chappelle doing this. I don't know. Hi. Alexa, play music by John Birmingham. Hey,
Shuffling songs by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
These are little weights. 15 pounds. People in England, they hear pounds and they say, like, I used to make videos of myself and I'd say, I lost 15 pounds. Look, I lost 15 pounds. And I'd show myself looking good. And then people from England, like, what they'd go, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You lost 15 pounds. I'm sorry. Where did you lose it? Because it was, these are really light. These are only 15 pounds. What is this even doing? It's so light. I'd have to do like 3,000 of these. 3,000. 3,000 of these. 3,000. See if you can do 3,000 of these. Hey, this is starting to be a good workout, even with 15 pounds. It is pretty good. That's Danica. I used to do these. What a jerk. Yo. You can do stuff like this. This does triceps. Yo. I'm one of those guys on. Oh crap! Hey, this is cool. This is like I'm really starting to look really good again. Unselfish. Oh no. I hurt my leg a little bit on the bike ride in my videos. It's not hurt that bad. I did the sound design for that. I did the music and sound design. I did the sound design for this. It's from my film Rebel Fish. Hello?
Don't call my name. What do you want from me? What is it you want me to do? You don't even exist. Bullshit. It's all in my brain. My fucked up brain. You ain't gonna find cock on a bridge. Hey, like this. Boy.
He's my friend Chris Hofer.
Boy. What are you looking at, boy?
Hi. I'm a selfish idiot if I think I'm the coolest one. Like, I'm selfish. What a jerk.
I'm gonna play a song that I just made up instantly. I'm gonna play it on guitar. I made it up in about
cool about it.
5 seconds.
Oh, shit.
10 seconds. I'm gonna play it really cool.
Okay.
Okay, here it
looks
goes.
like
I
I
don't
was
even
like
have
really
a pick or
strong.
anything. I'm just gonna play it with my raw hand.
Your raw hand? Your raw hand?
He's trying to
Here it
look.
goes.
I don't do that.
We're going to the Birmingham Zoo.
You just keep doing these if they're light enough. It's kind of selfish, but maybe it feels good to like look cool and act cool or something. Or I don't know. I don't know. Yo. Hi. All by my lonesome. All by my lonesome. Oh no, look at some old dude. Look like an old dude that was in Metallica 10 years ago. That was young. That's my friend called old dudes. He called Metallica old dudes. And then I had another friend. I'm not gonna say. I don't know who he was, but he thought they're old. But I have this other friend who went on tour with Metallica, and he liked Metallica. He really liked Metallica. He went on tour with Metallica. One of my best friends from growing up. He plays drums. He went on tour with Metallica. I like Metallica, but I'm not ready to be like 58. But James Hetfield looks really cool. It's too bad if he didn't get to stay married. It's too bad if he didn't get to stay married. I like Metallica, but James Hetfield looks like young, kind of. He looks cool still. He like really works out. I don't know. I don't understand why he's not with his wife. Maybe he still is. He's probably still with his wife. 3,000. 3,000. 1,000. Like I feel like the people in this neighborhood, like somebody thinks like when I'd be talking in here by myself, like making videos to people, not talking to myself because I'm not crazy. Like I think to other people that think I have so much money who are my age, but then there's these they're about, I don't know, 20. There are a bunch of them who have like borderline millionaires or millionaires or stuff like that. And then when I tried to act like I was like the most famous one who did the most, who was most successful, it's like they try to be mean about it, kind of. And it's like, I don't really care who's the most successful as long as I get to be with Danica and the kids. I've been fortunate with my health. I've had so many ups and downs that probably no one would want to really trade with me, but that's what I thought. That's how I thought it was. And then God showed me all these other people who have it way worse. You know, there are people who killed people in real life, and they're not like good people. They're not like police officers or people who had to, you know, shoot some bad guy who's literally hurting others. But there are people like in the Mafia or people who murdered people. Some people in the Mafia might make it to heaven. Some people in the Mafia might make it to heaven. This is awesome. Whoa. Now this is really starting to do a workout. Like when I was younger, it was like I was able to work on my physical health like 24 hours a day with also doing schoolwork and stuff like that. And making movies and music and stuff. And I got to be more selfish, and it wasn't really wrong because I'd done so much God's work. I lived for God and Jesus anyway. And I guess I was living for God and Jesus anyway. But it looks like I'm doing that now. I don't know. Maybe this is a little selfish or not. But God let me know. See, I just made it through like 2 days of a not easy time. Because I did something wrong with lust. I did something wrong with lust on the computer. So now I've quit all lust. I'm not going to look at any porn sites. I'm not going to look at any porn sites. I'm not going to ever masturbate until I'm with Danica in real life. If you know, that's how a married couple does. If that's how a married couple may do things or not, if she says it's okay, but I'm not going to do any of that at all. Okay, I've been doing research and I found this guy who's in really good shape and he looks young and healthy and he's kind and good and he hasn't masturbated or whatever. I don't want to say that, but he hasn't done that, and he hasn't done any lust for 6 years or 5 or 6 years.
He's lying.
Children are not supposed to be watching this video right now. I hope to God that Ayla didn't see that. Because if Danica's watching it, she doesn't know what that word means. I don't like to even mention the word. But, so, I'm going to be like I was when I was a child before puberty age. I didn't know what sex was. I didn't know what any of that was. And I was kind and good. I might have like... I didn't know what any of that was. I gotta put these weights down. So I'm not gonna do any lust or anything like that, maybe ever. I'm trying to go. I'm gonna try to go for about 6 years. I'm not gonna give in to temptation, even though I can't see the future and may do it at some time in the future, but not for the next. I'm gonna try to not do it for the next few years unless I get back with Danica. So that means I don't have sex. It's as if I maybe don't really have a penis or something like that.
I am so mad and upset at myself for we were gonna go bowling.
No bowling, so don't drug. Like autism.